There's a moment in your bones when the fire takes over. Blood is running, heart is pumping as the battle gets closer. They can say what they want now, 'cause we'll be screaming now. We can be heroes everywhere we go. We can have all that we ever want. Swinging like Ali, rocking our bodies, standing on top like a champion. Keep your silver, give me that gold. You'll remember when I say we can be heroes everywhere we go. Keeping us down is impossible, 'cause we're unstoppable. Oh, we're unstoppable. We're unstoppable. Every spotlight, every soundbite, everybody who gave up is just a fuel for wanting him more than anybody against us. They can say what they want now, 'cause we'll be screaming now. We can be heroes everywhere we go. We can have all that we ever want. Swinging like Ali, rocking our bodies, standing on top like a champion. Oh, we're unstoppable. Oh, we're unstoppable. We're unstoppable.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of a Cheyenne Mustang Media production. We are live from the West Fargo Sports Arena. I'm Jordan Latufsky. Joined beside me tonight is Sean Burke. And Sean, we are going to have a matchup here of two teams that played a very exciting game in the EDC tournament last year, where Cheyenne came out with a 3-2 3-overtime win.
Yeah, absolutely. But as they say, that was then, this is now, my friend.
That's absolutely right. In high school hockey, you don't get to keep the players. You just have them 3 or 4 years. And you look at rosters, and rosters change, and you look at for both of these teams, and we'll start with Cheyenne. You look at their roster, and you look up at the top from last year. You had Cooper Klaus with 34 points, and then his line mate, Charlie Lashovsky, right behind him at 24. And it seems like those two guys played with each other for the better half of their juniors and senior year, and they're not here. And I think you may look at the schedule at the beginning and say, well, where's our production going to come from? Where's our goals going to come from? But, you know, if you do look at the roster for Cheyenne, they have 5 seniors that return that have all played, and then I believe they have 12 seniors. They say in high school hockey it's tough to win with young kids, freshmen, sophomores. You have a lot of kids that are physically mature enough to handle a full season of EDC hockey.
Right, and then on the flip side, when we went through Davies Eagles, it is like a brand new team.
Yeah, it is. I broke down the roster. They got 6 of the kids that are dressed tonight, 6 seniors, 6 juniors, 6 sophomores, and then you have 2 freshmen, the freshman Emmerich Netland on D, and then also Logan Spiewak, one of their top 9 forwards. And yeah, you look at their roster from last year, and you have players that are gone. You got 4 of their top, well, let's see,
6,
7 that have graduated. So there's a lot of new faces in the lineup for the Davies Eagles. So they are going to go through a little bit of a change to start the year.
Right, we got 2 returning forwards on that roster
from last year. Yes, yeah.
Currents and Stenerson.
Right, and so if you're a Davies Eagle, that's exciting too. You get guys that get to have an opportunity that maybe played on the junior varsity last year.
Absolutely.
Maybe fourth line, didn't get to see as much ice time, and now they get a chance to step into the limelight a little bit.
Yeah, we can. Let's do it. Let's tie into our 3 keys.
All right,
of this.
Take it away there,
early
Sean.
season. All right, number 1 is optimism. Davies Eagles undefeated this year, coming in 1-0.
Yep, they got a sterling save percentage. They beat Fargo South Shanley 1-0. That was last week. Very low scoring affair. I watched that one on television, and there wasn't a whole lot of offense, but good on Davies getting a couple points in the EDC standings to start the year.
Yep. And number 2, let's go with, and I know this is something that's dear to your heart, discipline.
Yeah, and you talk about discipline. I was looking at statistics from last year in Cheyenne, 260 penalty minutes. Their opponents had 176. You look at some of the penalty totals, they're kind of high on some players last year. And discipline, too, doesn't just mean spending time in the penalty box. It's being disciplined, keeping your stick on the ice, back checking coming through the middle of the ice. It's face-offs. It's so many little things that if you take your foot off the gas just a little bit, or if your mind wanders just a little bit, those are things where pucks end up in the back of your net. And so being dialed in and being disciplined at all phases of the game.
And number 3, we're going to go with chemistry.
Yeah, for both teams here, you're going to have different line combinations early to start the year. You're looking for what works. Looks like, for Cheyenne up front, you have Trace Meyer that returns, Cy Hassler, Ian Iverson, and Jamison Allen. So you got 4 forwards right there, and then just one returning defenseman that played a regular shift last year in Matt Weber. So you're going to see some new players that are going to step into roles that maybe they didn't have last year and maybe played a little bit more limited time. So early on in the year, you're looking for your D combinations, your line combinations up front, and see what clicks.
And you alerted me to a stat last year where Davies throttled the Packers 9-3, and then hit rock bottom, went 0-8-1 in the next 9 games. So if you tell me chemistry doesn't play a factor or a role in that, then you're crazy.
I remember last year coming to the rink, and both you and I looked at each other like, did you see that score? And that was the same day that Cheyenne played up at Fargo North, and that was a 1-0 game. That was a good game. You and I, we took that one in, and then a couple days later we had a game here against Grand Forks Central, and we both said, was that score right? Because West Fargo last year was having a great year, and then they go to Davies. Actually, they came here, 9-3. And then lost to Red River, and then got shut out at North, shut out at East Grand Forks, that is. Lost on the road at Detroit Lakes, lost to Minot, tied Fargo South Shanley, and then this was kind of the sputter there. 5-0 loss to Cheyenne, 7-0 loss to North, and then 7-0 loss to Central. So last year there was stretches from about December 14th to January 18th where they got shut out 5 times, and so if you're Davies, for those returners, where's that offense going to come from? And that's going to be something that they're going to want to focus in on.
Right.
So.
And we say it every year that, dealing with chemistry is that the high school season is so short.
It truly is. You think about it, you got 3 months to do it. You're here, I know they have one game in November, but you have December, January, and then hopefully 3 weeks in February, maybe 2 if you don't make the state tournament.
Right.
But, even for Cheyenne, you look at, they bring back, 31 goals from last year. So you look at some guys, maybe had 3 goals. Can you get that? Can you get that to 7? Can you get that to 8? And can guys find a little bit more production? Maybe a little bit larger role, more time on the power play or whatever it is. So yeah, both these teams are going to have to replace some goals, but there's guys that are ready to step into those roles and fill those shoes. Yeah,
I'm excited. We've got a young Davies team here looking to prove themselves, and we got a kind of a veteran squad with our Mustangs.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we'll take a quick little short break here for the national anthem, and then after that we'll come back with live action from the first period from the West Fargo Sports Arena.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your
All right, fans, welcome back. Sean, a little nice touch this year on the line chart.
Ooh.
They put who the Mustang buddies were. We have, maybe you know some of these kids with your elementary teaching. You have Beckett Erstad, Meadowlark Elementary, Termite, Jonas Whalen, Horace Kid, you know him? Jones Whalen, he's a Termite.
Yeah.
Bronson Suko, he's also at Horace, first-year Termite. And then you have Cohen Hoffner, who is a squirt that goes to Independence. Lucas Ransom, a squirt that goes to Meadowlark, and then the flag bearer, Crosby Bame, he is a squirt, and he is at Independence Elementary.
I am going to have to search out those Horace boys tomorrow. Jones and Bronson.
Nice for Coach Benson to put that in there and recognize those youngsters.
All right, who we got in net? I'm assuming Ben Mikey Richter.
Yeah,
there he is, the junior.
The Richter Award for the top goalie in college hockey.
And then do we got Metcalf?
Metcalf, yeah, and Brecken Metcalf for the Davies Eagles.
Coach's son? All right, we are underway. Shoot. All right. Little technical difficulties. Here we go. Mustangs looking to clear it. Cannot. Good forechecking by the Eagles early on here. That is the veteran, Caden Stenerson. And that looked like it could go for icing, and it does.
Yeah, good shift there. 30 seconds there, 28 seconds. Really good shift for Davies Eagles to get in and get their forecheck going right away. Cheyenne just misfired on some of their passes in their defensive zone and got hemmed up. But first Cheyenne, fortunate for them, didn't look like any major damage or any good opportunities for the Davies Eagles.
All right, Eagles going with the Peterson Christensen line. Cheyenne countering. See who we got up there. Looks like the Hassler,
Yep.
Iverson, and Dringa line. See if we can get this puck out. There we go, high. And it's cleared. I don't know if that was touch or not. That could go for icing. And it does.
Yep, Cheyenne's on their second line change of the game already, and we haven't even played a minute, so they're keeping their shift short. Davies elects to keep their three that are out there.
Peterson brothers not, they must be,
That's for cross-country kids.
yeah.
Well, you got Majerus out
They
there.
must
And
have
Majerus
some
was a
speed.
key figure on their football team this fall that
Oh, there
Cheyenne
we go.
defeated in the state championship game. So both these schools,
Oh, nice little move there.
good years on the gridiron.
Oh, shifty. Connor Peterson's showing some good moves to get it out of the zone. Eagles going D to D. And that was not at center ice. That is going to go all the way back.
Second ice, and we've had a nice move by Estebo to break out of the zone there. Tried to go off the wall. I believe that was up to Allen. They just misfired. But I think Estebo is a guy that could have a big year for Cheyenne this year. Last year,
yeah,
did a little bit of forward and a little bit of D, and he actually scored that goal in
And
3
looked good.
overtimes. Yeah, he had a very good sophomore year.
I see that him and Porter wearing the C's this year. That's nice, along with
Jamison Allen.
Jamison Allen. Congrats, boys. All right. Mustangs looking to get something going behind the Eagles' net. Close quarters down there. Just knifed in there. Brought right back out by. Nice job of cutting it off there. Little nerves here, I see.
Yeah, those are passes.
Yeah, passes that are
10-foot pass, and you want to connect on those ones.
Oh, a little hold there.
Got the arc.
I agree with that, but no call. There we go.
You agreed with no call, or you agreed
Uh,
with you
I
saying there was a hold?
I agree, there was a hold. If
I
this was the NHL, that's getting called every time
I
now.
believe there was too.
Right. Oh, nice pass cross ice. They're gonna Mustangs are gonna change it up into the netting.
Yeah, I believe that was Estebo that was going back to retrieve that puck, and looked like the Davies Eagle forward just got an arm around his shoulder and.
So my
hauled
problem with
him
that
down.
is if they don't call that, and then there's a good scoring opportunity, then you're furious,
Yeah.
right? So, yeah, that's the problem I have. If it
If it leads to a scoring opportunity.
Right. All right, 14:56 remaining early in the first, scoreless tie here.
And those are penalties the coaches hate too, because it's 200 feet away from the
Right.
net. You Cava, Brecky, and Burns out here. You got three
All right.
three seniors.
Oh, nice pass. Got it behind it, and he scores. Wow. Looked like a harmless shot.
That's Logan Spiewak, and he's a freshman, and he's showing why he's on the varsity as a freshman. Didn't have a great lane. I think it was Tommy Levine that was defending him, and kind of looked a little harmless at first, but yeah, he
Right.
put it right over the glove of Richter. So that's a heck of a shot by a freshman forward right there. I believe that's probably going to be his first career varsity goal. I don't believe he got the goal in that game the other day against Fargo South.
No,
So
I
it will be the first goal for Mr. Spiewak.
Very nice, yeah. Well, you never want to pass up a scoring opportunity, so yeah.
No, for Cheyenne, it's time to see what you're made of here.
Right,
in the first period, have a little pushback. Yeah,
First of all, let's get a shot on
I
net.
haven't had a shot on net yet, so
Little sustained pressure would be
right.
nice.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's still early in the game. You got plenty of time to
All right,
get on
Cheyenne.
the offensive end of the ice.
Cheyenne going with their number one line, Hassler and Dringa and Iverson. Seeing if they can create a little offense. Nice job of getting it out of the zone. Eagles defenseman has trouble with it between his feet there. All right. Davies with a little room on this right-hand side. Shot blocked away nicely by
We got to go cordless headphones.
By
next.
Richter,
We're
yeah.
stepping all over these. Yeah.
I like that the Eagles are spreading the Mustangs out here and creating some opportunities early on.
They are, and they've been keeping a forward kind of high in the zone.
Yeah.
And there's been a couple times that they've been able to get a player behind the Cheyenne defenseman.
You have to keep an eye out for that. Oh, nice little move by the Davies defenseman there. Showing a little composure. He's got some sacks to him. I can't tell what number that is.
I was just thinking, I'm having a difficult time. I don't know if you are reading some of the numbers on the back. We have his number 9 there. That's going to be. Or is that 8? Is that might be Luke Voller?
Luke Voller, yeah, it's hard to tell. Yeah.
2-on-1 brewing here.
Here we go. Someone's going to pick him up, and he scores.
That's
Far side, just
4 or 5
inside
shots
the
on net and
post.
2 goals. Yeah, that was. You can catch the number of the player there, but yeah, coming right off the wall there. And we talked about they've been doing a good job stretching the ice. It looks like that's going to be number 17. That's going to be.
Couldn't tell if that was Jace Burns or. No, it's ours.
No 17 on
No,
the
no,
Colin
it's
Olsen,
still
first line center there. So yeah, that's going to be his first goal as well. So Cheyenne, now we talked about there's still a lot of time. There still is a lot of time, but they haven't had much time in the offensive zone.
No,
so
bit of a rough start.
Yeah, they got to find a way to start to get the puck on that side of the red line and find a way to stay in that zone.
All right, here we go here. Oh, unselfish play there. Looked like you had room to take the shot. Easily blocked away by Metcalf on that. Mustangs putting 2 bodies on there trying to pressure. They come up with a puck. That's a nice job there. Looking to get that back to Esteban, and they can't. Davies going to be the first on. Esteban does grab it. Shot on net. Doesn't quite find the mark. Davies first on it. Nice job of getting that up quickly. They're just going to dump it in and change. Esteban with his head on a swivel looking for someone to head man it to. He's going to take it himself. Up center. Off the boards. I see a lot of that this year. I like that.
I was thinking about it too. I like that play there. Instead of just throwing it away, it just makes us a small little move off the boards. And he's going to go for a penalty now. I believe that's going to be Esteban.
I see that in the NHL a lot. And I know they got speed, but yeah, it's a. Plus, you usually regain possession of it, so it's nice.
Yeah, shifts after a goal, either that you score or scored against, are so important. I thought Cheyenne had a good shift there towards the end of it there. Esteban went into the corner, I believe. I don't know if he's going to give him a cross check or what the official's going to give him, but.
Have we heard the announcements for any of these goals yet?
Yeah, it was Spiewak from a Jarris that
on
scored
the
first one. Yeah.
Okay.
Second one, that was Colin Olsen that got the second one. Esteban is going to go for 2 here for an elbow, so kind of a precarious start here for Cheyenne, going down 2, just 4 shots on net, and then having to go on the PK.
So I wonder if Colin Olsen is taking the place of Mr. Hunter Kupich, who I was speaking to earlier.
We got a chance here for Iverson if he can catch him.
Oh, there we go. Nice use of the body. Oh.
Real good effort by Ian Iverson there. He had a shorthanded goal in their first game up in Roseau just it was last Friday. So good to see him use his speed there. He's a senior forward.
Yeah, that was nice the way they shielded the puck. I like that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, used his body well.
And you're killing valuable time off the power.
Penalty. Power play.
Power play for
You're on the. Yeah. We got it.
Yeah, you do not want to go down 3-0 early on. I don't care how early it is in the game. All right, Eagles controlling behind their own net. Bobbled a bit. Looking to bring this up. Looking to head man it. Oh, read nicely by Madden Weber. Oh, just missed on the far side there. Oh, almost harassed. Good composure by Porter Beam on that play. Nearly coughed it up, though. He's trying to get it out. Second chance. There we go. Mustangs looking to clear this. And they're going here. Just chipped out. Ian Iverson harassing the Eagles defense. They're going to look to create something here. 1 minute exactly remaining in the power play.
Twice now the Weber's made
Yeah,
a nice
he's,
play. Picked off the same pass,
No.
trying to go through the seam.
Mustangs looking very good on the penalty kill. We're looking for positives here early on in this game as they trail 2-0.
Yeah, find something you can build on.
Right.
And a good penalty kill might just be a little spark they need.
Oh, nice. Hit it center ice. That was Mr. Tommy Levin.
Yeah, that was Levine, and he saw it.
Levine.
He walked right into it, and he saw that guy, and he stepped into him, made a nice hit. Clean hit, too.
My pardon to the Levine family and Tommy as well. But a awesome hit, my friend. Oh. Looking for the one-timer there. As this power play is winding down, and by far the best scoring chances went to Cheyenne on that one. So hopefully they can keep this momentum going here. Not sure what that whistle was for.
I believe they're going to call out
Delayed
offsides
offside.
on the entry, yeah. Sean, you got a couple of games around the EDC tonight. One of them,
All
you
right,
said
let's hear it.
you don't want to go down 3 early, and that's exactly what West Fargo has done up in Grand
Oh
Forks. Well,
boy.
or you could look at it the other way, that the Central Knights, the #1 team in the coaches poll, is up 3-0 in the first period.
So no real big surprise there.
Well, West Fargo's
Yeah,
they were voted #3. Cheyenne voted #4.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you went Central, Red River, West Fargo, and then Cheyenne. So I know West Fargo is looking to do some nice things this year on the ice.
Ian Iverson doing some nice work there on the right-hand boards there. Getting that puck down low. All right. Mustangs have evened the shot count. Next is to even the score here. Go 1 goal at a time though.
And they use the penalty kill to do it. It's usually use
Yeah.
the power play to do it. It's going to be nice here.
There we go.
I haven't been keeping track, but I believe that's what our 4th or 5th icing so far. We're about 7 minutes into this game. Not a lot of flow to
No.
it. Even on the power play too, Davies was never able to get in the offensive zone and set up. So been a little sloppy at times.
A little more pressure on the forecheck I was noticing for that last shift, so maybe that's a trend that we'll keep an eye on here. All right, clean win by Davies, looking to get it out though. Headman it.
Nice breakout by Davies.
There we go. Good job though, Mustangs having numbers back. But I don't like that pass right up the middle. And then right back to Davies. Yeah, good pressure. Oh, how's dangerous shot as Mr. Richter was quite a ways back in his net there. I was noticing on that one.
Yeah, that big boy there. We were wondering who it was. That's Luke Voller for sure.
Yeah.
They don't list height and weights, but he's got some size. He'd be on the basketball team if they're looking for mid-season replacement.
Here we go, a little room on this left-hand side. Oh, the pass is behind. Could not connect on that one. That was Benson looking to pass that, but the pass was behind. All right, Mustangs looking to create something here on this right-hand side. Everyone's covered. He's going to spin, put it in deep. No, try to take it to the middle. Porter Beam reading that one nicely. Going to take it behind the net. Oh, had the goalie looking the other way. Metcalf wasn't sure where that was coming from. Oh, going to try it again here on this. Can't corral it. Mustangs with good pressure.
Yeah, you got some Davies players skating on the bench, bent over there, so they needed that icing. Sometimes an icing can be, they say you never want to ice the puck if you can help it, but sometimes to relieve that pressure.
Right.
In high school, you can change. In the pros, you got to stay out there. So, if you're hemmed up in your own end like that, that's sometimes not the bad play, especially still a first period and up by 2.
All right, the Hassler line out there again for Mustangs. Mustangs now with a 6-4 shots on goal advantage. Alex Androvich, I believe, and Estebo out there for the D for Cheyenne right now. Yeah, just trying to get shots on goal.
Yeah, good job by
Nice bit of traffic in front.
Esteville there to get that. So in other games, you got Devils Lake playing up in Grafton, and they are up 2-1 in the second period. So. Yeah.
All right, 7:42 to go in this first period. It is 2-0 Eagles still, in case you just joined us. All right, Mustangs looking to make nice job at the line there.
Alexandrovich there, nice play by Michael.
Looked like he was going to have him wide, but he said no thanks. Not going to have it. Oh, kind of just jumped in there to no one in particular. Read nicely by the Eagles. Oh, didn't see that one coming. That was a big hit there.
He turned just at the last second there.
Mason Peterson applying the body. Peterson to Peterson. Oh, good save. All right, Iverson looking to bring it in. Cuts towards the middle, shot.
That's a good job by Ian coming in there. I think maybe he had a little bit more room than he thought he did. I thought maybe he let that shot go a little bit early, but
yeah.
Good rush by Cheyenne.
Right. It appears, though, that game plan right now for the Eagles is to put everything they can on net here. I'm noticing. And maybe, Mr. Richter is a little bit rattled, letting 2 early ones in, so we'll keep an eye on that, see how that goes. Oh, a lot of room out here for the Mustangs. Shot from the point. A lot of traffic in front. Rebound. Angled off the boards by by the Eagles. Oh, nice stick there. That was Cullen Olson reading that one nicely and knocking it down before the Mustangs could. Big shot, big rebound.
Yeah, huge rebound.
All right, looking to create some space there. There's Trace Meyer. Eagles just looking to dump and chase here, apply the pressure. Mustangs looking to clear this quickly. A little more time. Trace Meyer. Nice weight on that one. It will not go for icing. The Eagles are going to have to play that. Not much room at center ice now. This game has tightened up a bit. Just over 5 minutes to go. Oh, cannot clear it. Read nicely. Oh, over skated it though. Puck does not leave the zone. Oh boy. Oh my goodness.
Cheyenne
wow.
dodged the biggest bullets
That
there.
is, yeah.
And sloppy in their own zone. They tried to make a pass over on the wall, and it got chipped right to the middle of the ice so that it stays in the zone.
And went underneath the stick of Mr. Richter.
And
then
I think 1 Davies player and 3 Cheyenne guys, and they all fished. No one took the body, no one took the puck, and then it slid through the crease. And so Cheyenne incredibly fortunate this game's not 3-0 right now. Yeah, that's.
I saw some hand action from the coaches saying, Mr. Richter, that is the last time you go out of your net trying to play that. Safety first. Secure the crease. Let your defense handle that. All right, nice little job there by Jace Burns. Going underneath that check. Oh, he still got it. Back to the point. Oh, going to the middle, looking to create a lane. Oh, blocked nicely. Mustangs, though, still controlling it. Oh, a little bit of a slash there. Open at the point one time, or quickly on net. Just wide, though. Mustangs doing a good job keeping this in. All of a sudden, the Mustangs have 10 shots on goal, so they've turned that around. Just got to break the seal and get their first one. All right. Puck below the goal here. Mustangs looking to get it out. Up the right-hand side, nice little saucer pass. Oh, good try by Jace Burns trying to go around the defense after.
It was a nice little breakup by Cheyenne there, and those line mates there. I believe that was Danner Brecky and Jace Burns there. Jace Burns made a couple nice plays there. kind of shifty forward, made some nice plays, dipping his shoulder and getting around some Eagles defensemen.
Yeah. Showing some nice patience there, too. Hoping teammate would catch up. That wasn't the case there. Here we go. Mustangs controlling from the draw. Taking it below the goal. Looking to pass it out front. Cannot find anyone open. Tries curling. Shot. Oh, nice tip in front. Just didn't get a stick on it, I don't believe.
And Meyer was there, but he was just standing off to the side. I think
Yeah, should have taken his eyes maybe.
Try to take away the goalie's eyes. Sometimes
Right.
they just wave that stick right in front.
Yeah.
These goalies now, with how good they are and the type of equipment they have, you take their eyes away. Another score report, 5-2 Red River up at Fargo North. So both the Grand Forks schools are
Doing well.
filling the back of the net for sure.
Nice rebound year for those Grand Forks teams.
Well, they met in the title game last year,
Yeah.
and certainly they both have their sights set on it this year.
Absolutely. It doesn't seem to matter the year or the decade. I mean,
No, it certainly
they
doesn't.
always seem to produce quality teams. Very jealous. All right, here we go. Oh, nice. No look pass from behind the goal. Oh, found the mark, gets it back though. Shot. Oh, wide, whistled wide on the right-hand side. Metcalf taking no chances.
That was Benson that got the puck there in the
Yeah.
high slot and good opportunity.
A lot of time.
Just put it wide. So another good shift by Cheyenne right there, applying some more offensive pressure. I thought as the period's gone on, they've been playing more and more time in the Davies Eagle zone, so they've been doing a better job. They've been cycling more pucks, and now it's just getting traffic to the net and seeing what you can get by Metcalf.
Right, judging from the rosters, it was almost like a 180. I was expecting what we saw from the Mustangs, and it was the Eagles who came out with Guns of Blair, and I figured the Eagles young team, not so much, but now Mustangs are starting to get their composure, controlling it. Good O-zone time here for the probably last 10 minutes. Couple at least one grade A scoring opportunity, a couple other Bs.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Hazard just came across the middle and took the glove and the stick right off of Hunter Peterson.
God, dangerous pass in front of our goal there, but made with it. Iverson showing some good composure. Oh, we got a little bit of space on this left-hand side there. He would have driven the net and tried to make the play and then paid the price for it as he's on the ice now. Shot from the point. Does not get through. We got there. Alexandrovich. It's almost like two names in one. I like that.
Oh, Alexandrovich.
Alexandrovich. There we go. Oh,
nice
wide open.
opportunity.
There we go.
Makes a nice play right there. Speaking of Michael Alexandrovich, just comes out of the corner as a defenseman.
And he says thank you.
Yeah, and he slides the puck right over. I believe that was Jamison Allen that's going to get that goal there. Yeah,
backhand feed in the.
Yeah, and that's the type of goal right there we talked about. That Cheyenne has been doing a better job, playing below the tops of the circles in the Davies zone, and that's what they've been able to do to create a little bit more offense here as this first period's gone along. So chipping away, talk about getting a goal within the last 2-3 minutes of a period.
Yeah, absolutely.
And riding that wave of momentum. So
here we go.
Let's continue strong.
All right, here we go. Nice draw too by the Mustangs to cut the lead in half. It is Eagles 2, Mustangs 1, just over 2 minutes remaining.
A lot of high-scoring games, 4-1 on Devils Lake over Grafton in the second. So a lot of high-scoring games here on the EDC tonight.
Give the people what they want.
And this one might be getting on its way. We'll see.
Yeah.
Cheyenne can see if I can pop another one here before the end of the first period.
They've now doubled the shot total of the Eagles. So when we say the ice has been tilted a bit here in this last 10 minutes. All right. Yeah. Mustangs doing a much better job of reading that kind of those long cross ice passes here. Oh, he cannot find it. Oh, he's having trouble getting up too. All right, shot from the point. Oh, he's going high and wide. Good job of playing the body there, preventing the Eagles player from getting the puck. Mustangs clear it out. It's going D to D here for the Eagles. 1:28 remaining in this opening period. Mustangs trying to keep it in. Cannot at the line. Nice curl. Oh, got his pocket picked at the blue line.
Yeah, just kind of caught him in an awkward spot.
Cadence
He tried to play with his skate and didn't
Sanderson,
pan
a nice
out.
job though, but he's. Here we go, got a break on this left-hand side. Oh, unselfish play. Tried to feed it over, but two Mustang defenders came up just to break it up at the last second though.
That was if Iverson's a right-handed shooter, that's a
absolutely.
much easier play, but
left-handed.
he's a lefty, and so he's,
Right.
he has to kind of contort his body.
Yeah. Probably made the right play on that, I guess. It just didn't come to fruition, but hey. I like the
Creating more offense.
like the effort. All right, just under 30 seconds remaining in the first period. Mustangs looking to tie it up, and they're going to keep this puck in. Eagles read nicely. Almost intercepted there just at the right hash marks. All right. Take a look at the clock here. Oh, not that. Yeah, whoa. There we go. A little scary situation there from Mr. Beam. Had the puck jump off his stick twice there at the last 10 seconds.
At the end of these periods here, you get chippy ice, and ice conditions are not ideal. But I thought obviously for Cheyenne, two of the first Davies shots, or two of their first 4 shots rather, end up in the back of the net. But I thought they responded fine. They did things in the first period that they needed to do. They killed the penalty to Estebeau. They killed that. They actually, as you said, they had more opportunities on the penalty kill than I think Davies did on the power play. But yeah, as the period went on, they played a little bit more in the Davies defensive zone. I guess Cheyenne offensive zone, if you want to look at it that way. But
right.
I thought they did some nice things.
Right. I think right after that penalty kill is, I think, our confidence came up, and then the ice was shifted for that last 10 minutes, maybe 11 even.
Yeah, and sometimes, like we said, that can be something that can maybe spark a team and get them going a little bit. And it's nice to see that Cheyenne did respond. So now the task is going to be to come out, play a strong second period, and see if you can get that second one, and then full steam ahead from there. So
absolutely.
With that, we'll take a short break and rejoin you for second period action.
A few years ago, my hip was getting to the point where it was affecting my life.
So then when I met you in the office, you listened to what I had to say.
My goal is to teach patients about their diagnosis, explain the treatment options so that they can make the decision that is best for them. Because we don't just treat what an x-ray tells us.
Our goal is to get the best possible outcome for the patient. It's just a great feeling to know that you help that patient get back to doing the things they want to do.
And now I have a new hip.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah.
I didn't know that I'd play football. I didn't know I'd go pro. I didn't even know if I'd get game time or score a touchdown. But there's one thing I always knew. That I'd never give up.
So shoulder pain is one of the most common things I see. When Linda came in, she complained of pain in both her shoulders.
You did all the work on the left one, and by the time I had the second one done, I could do anything I wanted to do.
Shoulder replacement, the whole point of that is really to get rid of the pain and get you back to doing normal things again.
You listened to what I wanted, and it worked out great.
We were a good team.
Yes, yes, I think so.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah.
I think what makes Touchmark special is how you feel when you walk into Touchmark at Harwood Groves. We often hear that it's like a North Dakota hug.
I think it's the people that make Touchmark special.
One of the things that makes Touchmark is the caliber of the team members here.
You could ask them for anything and they'll say, we'll take care of it.
Every day that we walk in these doors, we really take time to listen to each other, to listen to our residents, and to be.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your
Hi, I'm TJ Oshie here at Marvin headquarters in Warroad, Minnesota. Let's check it out. Warroad is a small town way of life, right on Lake of the Woods. Some of the best fishing in the world.
I think what makes us so unique here is within 15 minutes of me leaving work, I can be out on the lake, I can be on the golf course, I can be on the bike path, I can be out in the Beltrami Island State Forest.
Just a fantastic way to grow up and to live life.
Our health. It's what keeps us doing what we love. It keeps our communities strong. So, how are you doing? There's no easier way to take care of yourself than checking in with us, your primary care team at Essentia Health. In person or online, we offer scheduling and appointment options that fit your life. We'll care for you today and keep an eye on things for the future. And if needed, get you back on track. So take some time to connect with us.
A few years ago, my hip was getting to the point where it was affecting my life.
So then when I met you in the office, you listened to what I had to say.
My goal is to teach patients about their diagnosis, explain the treatment options so that they can make the decision that is best for them, because we don't just treat what an x-ray tells us.
Our goal is to get the best possible outcome for the patient. It's just a great feeling to know that you help that patient get back to doing the things they want to do.
And now I have a new hip.
Tour the beautiful campus of North Dakota State University in Fargo. Learn about majors, scholarships, our free application process, and get a free t-shirt. Register now at ndsu.edu.
If you're thinking about growing your family someday, we'd like to remind you of one simple thing. Babies bring us joy. With an unwavering commitment to delivering the highest quality care, Essentia Health is ready when your someday arrives. Essentia Health, caring for you and your future.
I'm Kylie and I work at Marvin. The training I received when starting at Marvin was very in-depth. When I moved to Marvin's new facility in Fargo, I was kind of nervous about the new machines that I was going to have to be working with, but I was also very excited because this robot that I get to work with is the coolest thing I've ever done. I love the people that I work with. Belonging to Marvin feels like a second home, somewhere that you can just kind of go to, not super stressful, you can enjoy your day and you can laugh. Come work with me at Marvin, we're an amazing team.
Manufacturing, it's not for the faint of heart. It's not sitting down, doing nothing, just flipping at a couple pieces of wood each day. We are building tomorrow's windows. We all know that each unit that we build makes a difference, not just for the customer, not just for the company, but for each other as well.
Discover the experience that awaits you at North Dakota State University. Join the Bison family where connections run deep, from the classroom to the field and beyond. Build an exciting career with the help of industry-leading faculty. Tap into the power of the herd and make unforgettable memories in Fargo, one of the best college towns in the Midwest. Don't wait. Find your adventure at North Dakota State University.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get going, I'd like to thank our sponsors here. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Marvin. Imagine and create better ways of living with Marvin. Join Marvin full-time or part-time. Learn more at marvin.com/marvin.careers. Again, that's marvin.com/careers. So, Sean, we talked about action around the EDC. We got 3 games going. We'll check in on those. Still 3-0 up in Grand Forks. They're just about to start their second period, so we're
like us.
Yeah, we're not far behind. Going into the third period, 4-1, Devils Lake over Grafton, and then in that Red River game, let's see.
Who's ranked higher, Grafton or Devils Lake?
That's a good question. 6-2, Red River over Fargo North. So Fargo North, you talk about a team that is going to look a little bit different. They had that class of, Branson and Ray Wallen and some of those good offensive players. I know they saw. Was it Fuzzy Olson? There's no way he's still in. I know they have a Liam Olson still.
Fuzzy Olson is coaching.
Okay, so he's not in high school anymore.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so kind of a new look there up at
coaching one of the B1 Bantam teams in case for the Fargo Freeze.
You're not coaching this winter, are you?
No.
No,
I'm cheering.
You're cheering and you're watching Jets and beating me in fantasy football. So that's a full slate of things to do and teaching all your various elementary schools.
Well, let's hope. I try.
So shots after 1, 16-8 in favor of the Mustangs. They did have one opportunity on the special teams. They went on the penalty kill as Joey Estebo took an elbow-in penalty about early-ish in the first period, and Cheyenne was able to kill that penalty off, so they're sparkling on the penalty kill so far. Just kind of a rough start there, first couple minutes, first few shots of the game, get in and find themselves behind the 8 ball 2-0, and now they got to scratch and claw their way back into it.
Right, I'm going to say, hey, let's keep the house clean, everything to the outside, let our goalie see the puck, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah, I think both of those shots there too were shots, the first one by Spiewak from the outside, just kind of goal score shot, just picked his corner and went right over the glove, and then the second one, kind of same deal there, just no traffic or anything, just it was Cullen Olson on the second one, was just flat out able to beat the Cheyenne goaltender.
Right. I wonder if we'll be able to see that and we'll say, should have had those, or man, good shots. Right, it happened so quick. I mean,
the first one by Spiewak for sure. That was a
snipe,
nice shot by him. He said that he's just a freshman forward for the Davies Eagles, and showing why there's a reason why he's on the varsity team as just a 9th grader.
Is Dad back there on the bench this year? Do we know?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
I am not sure either.
It's tough to play play a full season of varsity hockey in EDC as a freshman. You're 14 years old and you're playing against kids that are 17, 18 years old, and you look out there and like last year for Davies, for example, you have Andre Work out there. Remember Andre at all? I think Andre went on to play defensive line at maybe Concordia or something after that, after his high school hockey career. And you look out there, Dom Diebert skating kind of right in front of the Davies net right there. I mean, he's a big kid right there. We talked about, was that Bowler? You look at 14 for Davies, Lance Harder. I mean, they got some good-sized players out there.
Right. Not as thick as Mr. Work. If I want to get hit, that's by one of these guys. And if I got my head down, I'm going these guys.
Looks like Davies, they got a good mixture of both, though. They got some smaller, speedier guys that can move around. Cheyenne does as well. We talked about Jake Cavum, or Jace Burns, excuse me, made a couple nice plays there just by dipping a shoulder and working himself around a defenseman. So
I used to love when they had the heights on there too for the players. Yeah, we got a couple speedsters I see for Davies. Hasnos and Connor Peterson. And who's that? Oh, Spiewak.
Yep.
Yeah. Going with speed and skill.
Case and Currents and Caden Steenerson. And then Cheyenne's going to go with Hasler, Andringa, and Ian Iverson.
All right, here we go. Play underway, controlled by Davies. Read nicely at center by Mustangs. Looking to get this puck in. Cannot, flipped high. Mustangs going to get off the board, but coming in with speed on that right-hand side. Nice job there. Oh, blocker to side. All right. Eagles looking to jump on the Mustangs early on in this first period, second period like they did in the first. That was a nice play by Mr. Diebert there on that left-hand side, giving no space to the Mustang forward on that play. Yeah, that's a long reach. That is a big man out there. All right.
Come back to that in a second, Sean.
Yeah. Here we go. Mustangs looking to control it behind the goal. Oh, nice stick handle by Iverson. Could not get it to Mr. Hassler on that behind the back pass. Nice feed, a little cross check. Refs, no, letting that one go.
Right in front of him.
Right,
so he certainly did not think it was a call.
He's going to say, remember that in the first period where I didn't call that one? We're going to even this up right now. All right. Nice battle for it here by the goal line. Ditched out by, and that's going to be on goal too. All right. Wholesale changes for the Eagles. A lot of room on this right-hand side. Now they decide to go left-hand side, but pass found its mark. Oh, good speed. Give and go. No. Good try there. That was good speed by Mr. Benson. Could not get the pass, though. All right, Mustangs looking to create up. Nice little move there. Oh. Couple shimmy shakes there.
That was a nice job by Esteban.
Yeah.
Stood the Fargo Davies Eagle that came up to try to send him down on the ice.
Yeah. Very composed. All right, nice little dish off. Davies behind the net. That's another big forward defense. That's Voller, right?
Yep, number 8.
Yeah. Couple towers there back. Oh, go hand pass.
So we'll go back to, you made a comment about Dom Diebert there. There was twice in that last shift. One on a Cheyenne forward. He used his reach, and then the second time, a pass right to the middle. And, in hockey, you can look out here and you have small guys who are, quick and shifty, and then you have taller guys. And one of the big advantages with a defenseman the size of Diebert is that reach and that stick length. He can deflect those passes that maybe another defenseman's not able to reach. Makes it so difficult. You think about their wingspan. Think about they have that stick on their hand too, and you just extend that even further. So, trying to get around those guys like on the rush and stuff can be very, very, very difficult.
Yeah, in close quarters. But I was watching the Jets play Dallas, and Mr. Logan Stanley, who's I think 6'7", was exposed several times by the speed of the Dallas defenders, and I know he was definitely on the ice for one of the goals. So, yeah, if you can slow them down. But when they're in, they got space, then it. Oh, here we go, race for the puck. Mustangs first in it. Oh, nice pass. Oh, great save. Oh, and on the rebound, I don't know if that went off the Davies defender. He's looking a little Little sheepish here, but hey, we'll take it.
It was a nice play by Benson there. He got the puck up and he slid it over to Meyer, and Meyer took the shot on net, and Bennett Benson just went to the net hard, was able to capitalize on rebound. That's going to be his first career goal, so they're going to grab that puck and
very nice.
Toss that.
I don't know if he hit the defender's stick, but
no, I thought it went in clean, but we'll have to get a replay on that if they can pull that up there. I'm sure they already did, but that's a good answer there by Cheyenne, and a good job by Bennett Benson to go to the net there off the shot by Trace Meyer.
Yep. Well, that's what you tell the young players to do. Do not overshoot the net.
And don't peel by either.
Right.
I mean, he did a nice job just going straight to the net.
Yeah.
He was rewarded for it.
Absolutely.
Nice play by Cheyenne.
All right. The Mustangs looking to create. Oh, nice centering pass. Shot. Oh, blocked. Great block in front there. That was Caden Steenerson on that play. Or Stenerson. Great block.
Penalty on Cheyenne here. It's unfortunate right after
the offensive zone. Well, defensive zone. Okay. Well, at least it was defensive zone.
I believe that's going to be Allen. That's going to go to the penalty box. I believe I saw that it's going to be a cross check.
Let's see the.
Both catch on there. Yeah, just right down in the corner. Just got his stick up around the waist and into the back of the Davies player.
Good call on your part. All right, looks like the Peterson line for the Eagles. With Majerus and I believe Netland playing the point. Mustangs continuing their strong play in the being shorthanded. We got Hassler out here for the Mustangs. Iverson. Madden Weber, I believe, and Porter Beam. Oh, nice little play.
Movement, yeah.
Shucked him out. Shot off the. Was that the?
No, it was off the glass.
Off the
good
glass.
Opportunity for Beam, the defenseman there.
Wow, that was close. I thought it was
a defenseman coming in shorthanded there. You don't see that too often. Yeah, he had a great look.
And Iverson going to be the first on this one. He's going to look to just control it and give him a little room here. Almost knee on knee there.
Iverson's done a nice job on the penalty kill tonight. He had a great opportunity on the penalty kill in the first period. There's clearly the reason why Coach Benson trusts him out there. Don't get it up to him if you can.
Absolutely.
A smart play there by that
nice
Davies defenseman to lay down. Duncan Metcalf.
All right, Mustangs looking to control this. Knock some time off. They have 40 seconds remaining. Oh, great. Oh, they're going to go. Oh, boy.
Yeah, Meyer was coming all the way from behind his own net there, and Bennett Benson was standing at the blue line and got it up to him, but Benson just a little over the line too quick, and looks like that's going to go all the way down, so that's unfortunate because it's a face-off in your own zone on the penalty kill here. Certainly something that
he was almost, it looked like, but then if that was onside, he looked like he could have broken that. That would have been tight, but that would have been exciting. All right, 12:35 remaining in the second period. Mustangs have tied it up. 2-2. Davies looking to create something. This is second power play, and I don't believe they have a shot in either of these pens. Looking to go back door there. Can't handle it. Davies, though, first on the puck. Behind the back pass. At the hash marks. Nice little saucer pass back to the point. One-timer. Oh, big rebound. And they score.
Yeah, you can see that coming. That was Spiewak that took the one-timer from the side there. I believe that's going to be Dom Diebert, who we talked about earlier. That's going to be the beneficiary of that goal there. And you see the puck come around the net, and they slid it down low, and then they're going to slide it over to Spiewak. And he unloads on a one-timer, tops the circles right there, and rebound right off the pad of Richter. And Diebert's going to be rewarded for it.
Yes, sir. Oh, 8 seconds remaining,
on our replay right there. You catch the very end of it.
Not much you can do.
So earlier we talked about those shifts after goals there, and Cheyenne gets some win back in their sails. They tie the game up, and then unfortunately they go straight back to the penalty box on the very next shift, and then Davies is able to capitalize on it. So the momentum that you created, now you got to somehow find a way to fight and get it back.
Right, and going back to point number 2 for the keys to the game, discipline. Unfortunate cross check there. Oh, hopped over the stick. We could have a break here on this left-hand side. It's coming in. Oh, off the post, and it's in.
Danner Brecky, and I believe that's going to be his first career goal as well.
Wow, it wasn't pretty, but
no, and it was Emmerich Netlin that was chasing him down, and Brecky didn't get much on that shot, but what he did get on it, it hit the post, and it slid back then into Brecken Metcalf, and just slid back, off the momentum, slid into the back of the net. So we talked about creating that momentum, and Danner Brecky right there. Got quite the flashy stick there. Yeah, nice opportunity.
Off-speed shot.
Oh, you can see it perfect right on our replay right there.
And really, he couldn't get much on it. That was a nice job by, is that you say Metcalf coming back on this?
It was Netlin coming back, and made it. I thought he was actually going to trip him, and I was waiting for a penalty call.
Yeah, absolutely, me as well.
Yeah, Brecky stayed upright, and the puck ended up in the back of the net, so pretty fortuitous bounce there for Cheyenne, but they created it by Brecky using his speed right there. Never apologize for scoring a goal, no matter how you do it.
Nope.
We'll never ask how, they'll only ask how many.
That's right. Here we go. Mustangs looking to create something here. Oh, nice job of controlling the puck. Oh, the pinch. Good job by Iverson coming back. Yes. Read that one nicely. Mustangs just going to loft that in. Right on goal.
The one thing about you talked about Iverson right there, he's a responsible player. He understands, the D pinches down on the wall, and he's got to get back and fill the middle of the ice, and then he does a good job because the puck went by that defenseman. I believe it was Alexandrovich that got by him there, and Everson right away is right on that Davies forward. So Ian's a senior. He's a responsible player, and that's what you expect out of players that are in their third year of varsity hockey.
Yeah,
those things should just be automatic.
Right. That's a tough one that, kind of is like a 50-50. Great when you pinch and it stays, and it's a little more nerve-wracking when you're unsure of whether your forward's going to be responsible, and in that case it turned out very well as Iverson saw the play materializing and was there in plenty of time. Oh, Mustangs control behind the goal. Good job of keeping that in. That was Madden Weber.
Same thing by Weber there. Weber's got a good nose for seeing what's going to, he can anticipate, what's going to happen. Does a nice job of that. Oh, boy.
Oh, good job. Trace Meyer going to try again. Oh, open in the middle, but kind of bobbled that.
Nice play.
Nice give and go here. Oh, Bennett Benson knocked to the ground. And, Eagle saying, hey, this is a little too much. We're going to.
Great shift by Cheyenne. They're possessing the puck. Like to see him try to get it to the net a couple more times. I mean, obviously, they're working, and Davies is making it difficult there, but even I believe shots from the point end, from around the net, they weren't really able to get a grade A look on the net, but a good job of possessing it down low and making Davies defend. It's never easy to play 35 seconds running around in your own defensive zone.
All right, we got the Cava line against the Currents line here. Won by Cava, but cannot control it. Jace Burns kind of overskated that Mustang. So, intercepted nicely at the line. Oh, they had numbers too. Good job of coming back there. Dangerous play in our own zone. Resulted almost in a 2-on-0 there.
Careful with that.
Oh, boy. Yep, they're going to call that.
I'll say careful with the stick on Brecky there. I thought it maybe got a little bit high. It obviously wasn't trying to. He's just trying to hound that defender, and then
I think we're going to get him for the trip.
Yeah, and then Burns got the stick in the feet there, and that's one where you're trying to forecheck hard. Obviously, you're not trying to defend a scoring opportunity or something, so it's an inadvertent play, but obviously everybody in the rink sees what happens, and it's an obvious penalty.
But unless you're changing, you should have 4 capable Mustang players behind you there, and I get it. It's early on in the season. You want to create something, but that's too unfortunate.
So Cheyenne 50% on the kill tonight. You have a chance to see that number bump up, hopefully in the.
All right, Eagles. Looks like they're going to keep the Currents line out there again. All right, back to the point. It's Metcalf and Diebert out there on the defensive end. We got Iverson.
I'm wondering if it looks like they even got Diebert up front there as a forward. You see him right to the left of the net there.
Yeah, you're right.
Right there.
Oh, almost. Oh, back door. Good job. The Mustang defense. Well, way to gobble that up.
Yeah, Richter was moving from side to side to side to side right there, and Davies with some really good opportunities. It looks like they're keeping one guy up high. I believe that's Duncan Metcalf, and then over on the side you have Logan Spiewak, where he took that one-timer from earlier, and then Diebert right now on the faceoff is lined up as a defenseman, but once they possess the puck, it seems like he's
that's a big
getting
body
around the net. Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Long stick to control. All right, Mustang's looking to create this note. Diebert knocks it down. He's got it. Here we go. We got a break. Shot. Oh, just off. Lost the handle. Sigh. He's going to try and go backhand. The puck just leapt over his stick. Let's do that one again.
It was a good job by him to disrupt the play and block the shot, and then it's an empty feeling when you go to make a move and the puck just pops right off your stick.
And you figured that, the more snow there's going to be, and I guess at this point too, I'd go for the deke. Maybe late in the period where snow, I might go for the shot. But do we know the scouting report? Kind of thing. It's it's early on the
everybody's
season.
got to move, right?
Right.
You got one you practice and it's tried and true and you're comfortable with. And
Oh, nice interception there by Mr. Madden Weber. 25 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for the Mustangs.
So
nice job of headmanning this by the Eagles here on this right-hand side.
Kind of interesting. You got
big rebound. Just wide on that one.
Right now for Cheyenne, you have Madden Weber, Porter Beam, and Tommy Levine out there, and they're three defensemen. They got one forward out there in Bennett Benson. Nice job by Levine right there to disrupt that. Makes another nice play.
Get a shoulder in the. We got Connor Peterson calling for it at center ice. Oh, read nicely by the Mustangs. Nice job of killing off that penalty. 7:24 remaining in the second period. We are all knotted up at 3. Oh, a dangerous pass at the blue line there by the Mustangs. Able to control it though.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness. Getting a little sloppy here. Mustangs going to try and ring this off. No, read nicely by the Mustangs. Looking to want to create this. All right, we got another breakaway. Here we go. Benson. Shot. Oh, big save. Benson harassed a little on the.
Yeah, he was being hounded there. That was Caleb Christensen that was coming back, right? That was Luke Voller. I keep wanting to say Cole Voller, the old Cheyenne forward from a couple years ago. Yeah, Luke Voller is making life difficult for Benson. But yeah, that's one of the things there you talk about, guys that can move their feet quick and are shifty. And Bennett does have good speed, and he's created a couple nice opportunities for himself in the second period by making sure that he's continuing to move his feet.
All right, shot back to the point. Nice save.
Good job there off the draw. You get Ian Iverson just slid it right over to Alexandrovich, and I think shot got a little bit higher than he wanted. Ideally, you want that out of the goalie's glove hand.
Right, Metcalf able to see that. A little more traffic, but
create a rebound. But good job right off the draw. Nice win by Hasler.
All right, I'm going to try it again on the left-hand side. Battle for the puck. Mustang's going to come up with this one. Estebeau first on the puck. Saucer pass intercepted at center ice. That was Mr. Logan Spiewak going to dump that in. Mustangs, though, first on it. Oh, off the boards, but right to a waiting Eagle defender. Mustangs going to punch this off the boards. Mustangs going to be first on it. Hassler again. Intercepted and angled in as they make a change, the Eagles. A little cross ice pass here. The Mustangs, a little backhand. Gonna go deep with this one or gonna dump and chase. Here we go. Nice job of fronting by the Eagles forward there. Caleb Christensen. Here he is. Oh, pass behind. He intended Mason Peterson on that one. Mustangs lost control of it at center ice there. That's Iverson. He's all right. Connor Peterson dumping it in and gonna follow up himself. He's bodied behind the goal. Shot from the point. Blocked.
Another
Again.
block. Good job there.
Couldn't quite tell who it is. Or 150 feet away from us here. Good job of shielding the puck. Oh, nice job. Turnaround by Mr. Beam.
It's the first time we've seen this unit out there. You got fives all around. Zach Goodman, Parker Hers, and Dylan Otterson. You got a 5, a 15, and a 25.
I like that. The killer fives.
And you got a 5 out there for Davies. And Porter Beam with the puck right now, number 10. So
deflected,
two 5s and get it 10. That's about as high as my math skills go, Sean.
Just out of the zone. Not a lot of momentum for either team right now. It's
not at all.
A lot of play in the neutral zone. A lot of giving pucks up. Good job by the Eagle forward fighting through that check. Mustangs though able to come up with it. No one really wants it here. It's a battle. Good little turnaround there by the Eagles forward. Looking to go back door. Nope. Blocked. Sent behind the goal. Mustangs with 3. There we go. We're going to take a look. I'm going to advance it. Up to the hash mark, maybe. No. A little past. Still can't clear it. Job forechecking by the Eagles, making life difficult for the Mustangs
this
here.
Is tough sledding for both teams right here. Last little bit.
All right. Oh, we got a Eagles forward behind everyone here. Gonna rip a shot wide.
He got that shot off quick. I thought for sure.
Was that our? Is that Spiewak again? Yeah, our first goal scorer. Yeah. Oh, here we go. He's got room. Shot. Oh, looking behind. And
I think the goalie thought it slid
there,
under him, but
when it did not.
When he lifted his pad up, it was near the front of his pads, not the back. Yeah, I think it was, you can see.
Mr. Metcalf making sure it doesn't squirt between his legs. Yeah, Spiewak. Nice release.
Yeah, I mean, he's coming down as a lefty, and I thought the defenseman was going to get the stick on it and deflect it.
Must be watching a lot of my man Kyle Connor there with that unbelievable release there.
And he did it with his feet moving too, which is impressive.
Yes.
A friendly fire there by Erickson and Brecky.
All right. That is Tommy Levine being hounded. Able to corral it though. Get this puck out on the right-hand side here.
Nice play.
Here we go. We got someone. Oh, can't quite get it to him. Oh, he's going to try to do the Michigan maybe there a little bit.
It entered his mind at least, it looked like.
Puck was not cooperating though. He had a couple defenders on him, so.
A nice step by Levine.
Here we go. Looking for someone in the slot. Can't find anyone. We'll drift back to the point. One-timer. Oh, good toe save by Metcalf on that play. Metcalf hugging the post here. Doesn't want to go side to side off the boards. Oh, nice job. Wasn't sure if his defense partner knew that puck was coming, but sure enough, nice job there. Mustangs able to keep this in. No look pass to the slot. Intercepted though by the Eagles and gets through the wickets there. And they're going to say no. That was touched at the line. Mr. Erickson had to go through him, so negating the
and then you
got
a noise coming this direction.
Yeah, here we go. Oh. All right. Mustangs changing here, looking. Iverson can't quite get it. Oh.
Good job by Hasler.
Oh, good save, too, by Metcalf there. Saw that one coming quickly. Good job pinching it on the boards here. Oh. Oh, on this right-hand side here, we're going to go. Oh, nice little move. Uh-oh. Yeah, we had to.
It's tough. Yeah, Essenbo's a righty there. And he's skating and he's got the puck on his backhand. Just ran out of room.
Right, you got the long reach of Lance Harder though, and then saw two guys that kind of licking their chops if they could harass him to create a 2-on-1 there. But, oh, nice read in the neutral zone there. Is that Iverson?
Yep.
Oh man, good. He is playing a nice game defensively.
He makes a nice play there, and
There we go, shot
Alexander
back to the
makes a
play.
nice play as well.
All right, nice read. That was Estebo coming up on the play there. No one in the slot, and the Eagles content.
Seems
just
like
to ice it.
there's certain guys that throughout a game they crave the contact, and if they're not hitting somebody, if they're not getting hit, I think Estebo is one of those guys right there. You see him makes the pass, and then the player's coming right in. It's almost like he's craving, like, I want you to come and hit me, and sometimes guys can feed off that, and he plays with a lot of grit on his sandpaper, and he's someone that is fiery at all times, that's
right,
for sure.
Yeah, we were certainly impressed with him last year.
Yes.
All right. Shots now 25-16 in favor of the Mustangs. 31.6 seconds. All knotted up at 3 here. Hope you're enjoying our initial broadcast of the year. Happy you could tune in. Oh, ref nearly bought that one. He's taking numbers here. Oh, nice kind of give and go there, and he had the back door open there. Couldn't quite, Benson couldn't quite get it. Nice job by Trace Meyer. Benson coming in hot. And that is going to do it for the second period. We're just going to take a look at the clock and rag it.
Well, for Cheyenne, they gave up 2 in the first period, but they get 2 back here in the second, and we're going to go into the third. I'll tie it 3-3. They say that sometimes that second period can be a little bit more offensive because you have the long change there, and Cheyenne took advantage of 2 opportunities there. Bennett Benson was able to score on a rebound there, but him and Trace Meyer had a nice 2-on-1, and Benson going hard to the net, and then Danner Brecky using his speed, didn't get everything he wanted on the shot, but that didn't matter. He was able to get it by Metcalf. So, for Cheyenne, a good second period. They get the game back to even at 3-3, and 1 for 2 on the penalty kill in that period. So I think one of the things we talked about is discipline. I thought they've been more disciplined tonight. They haven't taken, I don't think, any frustration penalties or any bad penalties in that regard. Sean, I don't believe Cheyenne's had a power play yet, have they? I don't think Davies has gone to the penalty box. So sometimes you can create those. So maybe if Cheyenne, maybe at some point in the third period here, they can be moving their feet and getting around. And
good.
I see our most popular intermission guest of all time, Mr. Bernston, has stopped in.
Our numbers are skyrocketing
they
right
are
now.
Absolutely. It looks like he's running out. I don't know if you want as a third headset, but I thought a good period for Cheyenne here.
Yeah, very even period, I thought. No one really grabbed the reins there. A lot of play in the neutral zone.
Yeah, there was
A few years ago, my hip was getting to the point where
team wanted to do anything offensively. The puck was just going from one blue line to the other and getting hemmed up and hung up along the boards. But the third period here now, it's going to be important that
early goal is my prediction is going to
that'd be ideal. That's for sure. But
put a little
there's
pressure on the other
no
team
doubt about that.
So it's going to,
If you're in the coaches in the locker room, both coaches, we're going to talk about detail-oriented hockey, doing the right things. You don't want to do something in the third period and
just don't give them a goal and a mistake. Hey, I don't mind, a good goal, but when it's kind of, defensive lapse or you try to be a hero.
Yeah, absolutely. And with that, we'll take a short break before we rejoin you for third period action.
Hi, I'm Micah and I work at Marvin. I've been in the military for 8 years. I was a preventive medicine technician in the U.S. Navy, and so that translated over to working at Marvin and how can safety help make Marvin a better company. The culture working at Marvin is probably the best one I've worked with other than being in the military. Working together and caring about each other. You feel like you're part of the family at Marvin. Come work with me at Marvin. It's a great place to work.
If you're thinking about growing your family someday, we'd like to remind you of one simple thing. Babies bring us joy. With an unwavering commitment to delivering the highest quality care, Essentia Health is ready when your someday arrives. Essentia Health, caring for you and your future.
Hi, I'm Nick, and I work at Marvin. So my team implements technology in manufacturing, so I quickly became really impressed with manufacturing as a setting for engineering. For an engineer, it's kind of a playground. Here at Marvin, specifically in the signature group like we are in Grafton, it is high volume, high option, meaning you have to make a lot of product, but it's always different. I never expected finding a great job like this kind of out here in a small town. Come work at
Take no loss, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground and it go off, yeah. Hit the ground and it go off, yeah. I can't take no loss, I don't even know what it costs, yeah. I hit the ground and it go off, yeah. Hit the ground and it go off, yeah, yeah. Run it, ooh. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah.
I didn't know that I'd play football. I didn't know I'd go pro. I didn't even know if I'd get game time or score a touchdown. But there's one thing I always knew. That I'd never give up.
I think what makes Touchmark special is how you feel when you walk into Touchmark at Harwood Groves. We often hear that it's like a North Dakota hug.
I think it's the people that make Touchmark special.
One of the things that makes Touchmark is the caliber of the team members here.
You could ask them for anything, and they'll say, we'll take care of it.
Every day that we walk in these doors, we really take time to listen to each other, to listen to our residents, and to be
I'm Joni and I work at Marvin. So when I first started, my training was very extensive. I was able to advance fairly quickly within Marvin, and it's just a matter of telling people that you're interested and really applying yourself. Belonging to Marvin feels like you're part of something, though it's more than just a job. For me, it's a career, and it's been a really exciting journey for me.
Touchmark at Harwood Groves is located in South Fargo, North Dakota, on a 14-acre garden-like setting, and we have everything from cottages to apartments, a health club, activities. We tend to take groups of residents out downtown, which is just a very vibrant and growing community. The easiest way I can say it is we are going to treat our residents the way that we would treat our best friends. That's what it feels like, and that's what I love about my job. It feels like a family.
Tour the beautiful campus of North Dakota State University in Fargo. Learn about majors, scholarships, our free application process, and get a free t-shirt. Register now at ndsu.edu.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your
Hi, I'm Christian and I work at Marvin. My military background is the basis of who I am. I was looking for something to help me be the Marine who wasn't a Marine anymore. Belonging to Marvin feels like I'm part of something. I know that being with Marvin means I'm making a difference in every homeowner's life because of the windows, skylights, and doors that I'm helping to build. Come work with me at Marvin. I think you'll enjoy it.
I'm Kylie and I work at Marvin. The training I received when starting at Marvin was very in-depth. When I moved to Marvin's new facility in Fargo, I was kind of nervous about the new machines that I was going to have to be working with, but I was also very excited because this robot that I get to work with is the coolest thing I've ever done. I love the people that I work with. Belonging to Marvin feels like a second home, somewhere that you can just kind of go to, not super stressful, you can enjoy your day and you can laugh. Come work with me at Marvin, we're an amazing team.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the West Fargo Sports Center. After an exciting second period, Sean should have an even better third period as both of these teams are going to look to get, well, I shouldn't say both these teams because Davies does have their first EDC win of the season, but they're going to look to get a win here tonight. In a couple scores, Sean, we always say the EDC is so exciting and it's tight game
All right,
in
let's
and
hear
game
it.
out. First of all, this Grafton game is finishing up right here. Looks like Grafton's going to lose 6-4. But I want you to look at those aren't those snazzy jerseys? They're new. They're gold. Yeah. They got the maroon trim and the maroon sport.
Were you a part of that decision?
No, but they look like the old kind of Minnesota Gopher style jerseys. Those are really sharp right there.
And what color are the breezers?
Maroon.
Oh, I like that.
So, but Grafton's going to lose 6-4 to Devil's Lake,
whoops.
but they sure looked good. Holy cow, those are snazzy.
Look good in defeat. That's
up in Purper Land up in Grand Forks, 6-0 Central Knights and the puck has just dropped about 3 seconds into the third period there, so we're just a couple of ticks behind it. But yeah, Central is certainly showing the EDC why the coaches voted them number one in the overall poll. And then kind of an interesting score here. We don't have any video of it, just following via Twitter or X, however you want to say it. At one point it was 6-2 Red River.
Yep.
At the end of the second, 6-5 Red River.
Hello.
So Fargo North scored 3 unanswered goals there to make that a very tight contest going into the third period. Every year that EDC tournament and EDC standing, Sean.
Love it.
It seems like sometimes you have one team that separates themselves from the rest.
Yeah.
And then you have maybe 2 or 3 that kind of go back and forth, and then there's a bunch of teams in the middle where it seems like it's just so razor thin. I was actually looking. These two teams last year finished just 1 point apart from each other in the standings, and that was big for Cheyenne that they were up because that meant Davies had to play in the playing game. They beat Mayport. I think they actually scored more goals than Mayport had shots. I think they maybe scored 7 and Mayport had 6 or 6 and 5, whatever. But yeah, it can get very, very thin, and even though it's early in the year here, oftentimes
A lot of parity in this league.
Yeah, and you don't want to always be saying, well, there's a lot of season left. There's a lot of season left. Yeah. You look at Cheyenne last year. They got swept by Devil's Lake.
Yeah.
And Devil's Lake has a really good goalie. Grand Forks Herald.
I forgot about that.
He does the Grand Forks Herald does their top 12 players in the area to watch, which includes both, North North Dakota and Minnesota. Excuse me. And
you figure
Brody Forsberg is one of them.
If you're a hockey fan and you didn't make the trip to Fargo North, would you go watch the opposition play?
Say that again.
So, at the break.
Okay.
All right, here we go. All right, nice job of standing at the line there. Standing your ground, Madden Weber. Nice job preventing the Eagles from entering the zone. Oh, here we go. Oh, puck loose. I couldn't see it. Here comes back to the point. Looking for someone that's spring free, but cannot find it. Fresh sheet of ice. Nice job of bringing that back. I could feel the pressure coming too, so. Oh, got it. Kept in. Wow. Here we go. Oh, good shot. Nice heavy shot. Iverson on that play. I think some of the Eagles forwards thought that puck was going to go out at the line and kept in, so we had a kind of an odd man advantage there.
This one's getting out for sure. Not going to go for an icing, though.
Even though with the fresh ice.
Beam can get it up there to him.
Oh, no. Got some separation. Ay. Oh, good confidence.
Got a magnet on his stick, that's for sure.
My goodness. Oh, good shot, but whistled wide on the far post. Mustangs playing with some good pace right now. Controlling the play. I like that when they see that the Eagles forward may pinch, they decided to bring it back down low again at the hash marks. No. Called that one off. All right, we got 2 forecheckers here. Can we get the puck out? No. Nice job by Peterson to keep that in for the Eagles. Mustangs, no. Oh, there was there. Knifed out. Oh, my goodness. That was perfect. Fresh ice. Landed up costing us there. The puck got away from the forward. Wasn't expecting that. All right, Mustangs able to get it. Oh, good pass. Knifed in. Mustangs going to change it up here. 14:53 remaining in this third period. We are all locked up at 3. Good forecheck there. Is that Benson? Nice job, and it comes away with it.
I just saw him change after that tip. That's Cava and
that's
Dan
Burns,
Brecky.
I think, right? Was that
Burns?
Burns?
Excuse me. Yes,
Yeah,
Burns.
nice
Cava was
job.
in front. Yep. I thought they had a really good second period.
Give that man his due. Nice job. Tenacious. Still on it. Good job. Double team there. They come away with the puck. Let's go, boys. All right. Oh, back. Nice job by the Eagles, but good job on boards keeping that in.
And this line here, they've been rewarded for their play with a goal tonight. Brecky got the Mustangs' third goal of the game.
All right. Eagles just going to hammer this down, relieve that pressure. All right, my question was, so if you're a Red River fan and you don't want to make the trip to Fargo,
would you go to
would you
watch Central
go to the
Fargo?
other game?
Why not? I mean, yeah.
You want to see it live?
Well, it's 7-0. 7-0 now. You could. I mean, yeah. You could watch it. You could watch.
Do a little scouting, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
If I'm not going, I think I want to see something live. I'd love it live.
Absolutely.
I know it's not your team, but it is a team. Oh, Iverson was ready for that one. Did not get to him though. All right. Oh, a little slash. I saw that. Favoring it. That was Caden.
Sean, I want to take some time to shout out our team here working. We got Mr. Salmon and Mr. Thomas running things. We're producer tonight. We got Bo Beam on replays, Mr. Drake Nostrom, and then the cameras, Daxon Fry and Tristan Marak. Folks, if you could see the amount of work and pride that these young folks put into this, they do a heck of a job, and it's a totally student-run production, and it's a very, very good one in our humble opinion.
Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me? Amazing at the high school level. Yeah, we are
having the fortune of having all your games broadcast. And
we are blessed here. Yeah. Oh, good job. Oh, just wide. Oh, he's looking to turn it around. Oh, it's scrambling. Iverson, inside out move. Get that out, but yeah, that was a couple tense seconds there. Oh, no. No ice?
No, it's an ice.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Coming all over. Yeah, it was Cullen Olson, the Davies forward that fell right in the crease and got tangled up with Matt Weber and couldn't get up. And then Richter was back in the net. And
he's doing a snow angel. He's flopping. He's just trying.
At 13-12 left here.
Create as much.
Got to do whatever you can to win a hockey game
on the ice. All right, nice draw by the Mustangs. Nice little move to the inside. Read nicely though by the Eagles defender. Nice job at the line there. Mr. Porter beam.
Nice job.
Yeah, neutral zone is tough here. Mustangs doing a nice job. Oh, we're going to have to reverse course here and clear the zone. Oh,
don't go
being
too far
harassed.
back.
Yeah. Connor Peterson. All over him. Oh, nice job. Is that blocked? I couldn't tell from this angle. Oh, he's looking. He's got. Oh, shot. He scored. Is that Pavel Datsuk?
The patience that took right there by Madden Weber, and I can't wait to see that on our replay so we can get it one more time. But he just outweighted.
Let's see if we can see it here.
Brecken Metcalf from Fargo Davies. You'll probably see it right here on the tail end.
And the look.
And Weber is a great golfer, and that was like just hitting a little 60-degree wedge right there. Just waited and waited and waited and put it right over his shoulder. You'll see it.
So
it's almost like there was nothing to it.
Yeah, here we go. I'm going to see this from. Create havoc there in front. Shot. Yeah.
Shot.
Wow.
He had about the size of a coffee cup to put that puck into. At least from this angle, it looked like that's a very, very skilled play right there.
So those of you at home, and you got a couple seconds, go to YouTube. Pavel Datsuk.
Oh yeah.
Shootout.
Shootout versus Thomas Vokun.
Oh my goodness! It was. It's the skill and that for the high school level. That the confidence. Well done. Oh.
And I actually thought earlier in that shift, Madden had stepped up in the play, and one of his qualities is, we talked in the second period, I believe, or maybe it was the first, but he can intercept passes. He's
my goodness.
And that's a great play right there as we're allotting the Cheyenne goal. That was Spiewak right there that just stepped right around the center and was able to get it over to Cullen Olson. Or excuse me, that's Case and Currents. I believe that's going to be the second in the game. Look at right here.
Yeah.
Yep, Spiewak just put it right through Hazler's legs and then slid it right over. So on the draw there, Cheyenne not being very detail orientated right there, letting guys kind of slip behind him. And great move by Spiewak there.
Right, that back door was open, but yeah, great play.
So there's been swings momentum in this game. Each team has had a little bit, and it's been taken away, and then now it's back on the side of the Davies Eagles here.
Here we go, 4-4 with 11:55 remaining in what has turned out so far to be a very entertaining game. All right, Mustangs looking to corral this bouncing puck in the neutral zone. Nice cross-ice pass there. Estebeau to his defensive partner. Mr. Metcalf is going to put a stop to this. Eagles are going to change. Yeah, that didn't take more than, 20 seconds?
No.
After we tied it up.
Cheyenne, we're going to see that line of fives again with.
All right.
Herz Otterson and Goodman are going to come out. 11:32 left in the third.
I don't know how I didn't notice that on the sheet. There it is, right in front of me. Black and white. All right, Eagles controlling off the face-off. Good amount of room here on this. Nice blockered away. He's going to get his own rebound, though. Oh, just wide. That was dangerous. Mr. Diebert there had a lot of room to navigate. And he kind of creates a lot of room because he's about 6'6".
Well, between him and Lance Harder out there.
Yeah.
I mean, they both got some size. Well, even
Luke Voller, too, right?
Even the other wing there, or centerman, excuse me. Cullen Olson.
All right, we got the Olson line.
Looks like maybe they've juggled their lines out a little bit. They got Harder out there. They have him listed on the fourth line, and here he's out there with Cullen Olson, and Brody Palmer. So it probably looks like Cullen Olson's just double shifting.
Right. Mustangs looking to bring it out of their own zone.
Nice move by Meyer.
Good move, yeah. Oh, nice little hesitation move, too. A drop pass. Oh, read nicely. Well, we got 2 Mustang defenders coming in nicely. Oh, great read. Might have got him in the hand. It did. It's paying the price. Was that Porter Beam on that play?
I believe it was either that or Meyer.
Yeah, I couldn't quite tell, but great job of going down to block it. Got it in the wrist, and man, you know that stings. Oh, off a skate. Cleared, though.
Nice chip.
All right. Oh, drag. Oh, that left side, short side was open. Could not pull the trigger. All right, this has opened up nicely here with 10 minutes to go. Oh, boy. All right, off a skate. Mustang's able to get this out. Oh, they're going to say that was legal. Mustang defender took a little spill. Oh, off the side of the post. Mustang's looking to keep this in. Good job. No one open, though. Oh, I like that reverse behind the net. If it gets to your player. And hard for the goalie to read on those ones.
This is getting a little wild here right now.
Here we go. Backhand. Nowhere near the goal. Mustangs looking to get it. Eagles first in on the puck, though. They're going to play it back, but not out. Going cross ice here. Shot from the point. Estebo. Oh, turn around. Cannot find the puck. Here we go, below the goal line. Oh, chipped out to the. Oh, good shot. It is so far I can't see numbers, so I apologize for that.
He got it right on his stick and got it off pretty quick. He tried to go high where Weber did. Nice save by Metcalf. Good opportunity for Mustangs.
I'm Mr. Richter. I'm just going to advise you to please stay in your net. There we go. Chipped up nicely. Good hustle. Oh,
my
what?
goodness. Wow.
Oh. Oh, the fans are letting the ref hear that one. So it was
the 17 and 18-year-old officials that showed up at the rink tonight are telling the Lions they didn't agree with that call. Yeah, but that was close.
It was chipped up nicely, but we were first in on the puck, so that was
close. Like to see some fan support here from the students. Nice crowd that's filled in. You knew it was two Metro teams. You pull up and the parking lot's full.
Yep.
No bus route. Drop those kids off here.
Oh, here we go. No. Oh, look a little offside, but we're going to keep it. Iverson, no. Shot for the point. Oh, he does not get through off a skate into the corner. Puck by the hash marks on this. Oh, there we go. One-timer. Nice job. Good job by Metcalf fending that one off. Oh, kept it nicely at the point.
It's going to go up and out of play. And, Sean, speaking of those fans, I like having them here amongst the student body. And see some jerseys. I believe I saw a Shaquille O'Neal, Louisiana State jersey. Maybe a Kevin Durant, Seattle Supersonics. Got some Colorado Avalanche. I remember I asked you last year when they wore their jerseys. I said, what jersey would you wear? Do you remember? If you were in high school, what jersey you would have worn? Do you remember what you told me?
Did I say number 6, Dr. J. Julius
You did,
Irving?
Julius Irving, and that answer really surprised me. Growing up in Winnipeg, that you were a Sixers fan. But yeah, Jonathan Taves down there. He's a Winnipeg boy, much like yourself.
Yeah, that was, well, back in the day when I was a kid. We only got like so many NBA teams we'd watch, and yeah. Oh, just off the side of the goal. Had that a little bit backdoor. Oh, that was a dangerous play, but just out of the reach of the Eagles forward on that one. That was, I couldn't tell who that was. It still looks like number
17.
Number 17, who was that?
Cullen Olson, goal scorer. Some of the Cheyenne's got to know where he is at all times. He's second goal scorer for Davies Eagles tonight.
I'm unfamiliar with what Olsen family that may be on the south side, but yeah, that was almost a scoring opportunity for him, just out of the reach. Oh, we had a Eagle forward open there, but the puck did not get to him off that shot. All right, Mustangs able to body it, get it through the neutral zone, and chip it in. Little chip and chase right now.
Yeah.
Here we go. No, Eagles first in on it though. Ooh, through the slot. A little dangerous, but good. Nice confidence. He's going to take it all the way. Oh.
Call that right there.
They are
That's
calling the interference. I was wondering who was going to go.
That's going to drive a coach absolutely crazy because
Yep.
Netland's doing a nice job taking the puck right up the middle of the ice and away from the play. That's going to be Lance Harder that's going to take the penalty. It really had no effect on the play at all. Just inadvertently runs into a guy. And you got 7:25 here left in the third period in a 4-4 game, and that's going to give Cheyenne the opportunity to go up on the power play. So you got Hassler, Andriga, Iverson up front, and then Alexandrovich and Estebo back on defense.
All right. Eagles win the draw, but anticipated hogging the boards and off the shoulder. Going to control it from behind the goal. Looking for someone to find open back door. No, does not get there. Off the Eagle defender. Nice patience here. Looking for someone to going to play it back behind the goal. Oh, cannot get it out front. Good patience though. Good puck movement here by the Mustangs. Oh, one-timer. Oh, just wide. Back pass. All right, that's Hassler. Oh, read nicely by the Eagles. They're going to clear this one all the way down.
Cheyenne got a little tighter on the net right there.
Yeah.
Unable to create a good scoring opportunity.
6:38 remaining in a 4-4 tie.
Did have the one good opportunity, I think, on the backdoor play, though.
Estebo down low. Oh, he's going to find a spot. Oh, he was open in the slot there for a second. Oh, a lot of room out there. Estebo cannot get it again. He looks like he's playing forward. That puck, they're going to say that. No, it did make its way out.
You got 45, so you probably got time for one more time to really set it up in the zone.
I was looking for them to headman it, but the Eagles did not change on that, so they good structure on that penalty kill here. So, all right, we're bringing this in. Gonna switch positions here. Bame still with the puck. Beam back to the point. Looking on this right-hand side. Oh, it open in the slot.
It's reminiscent of
from the point. Oh,
Jamison Allen scored the first goal of the game.
Tried to redirect that. Could not quite get the stick on it, though.
Got to watch a guy coming out of the box here.
2 seconds. One-timer from the right-hand side. Shot. Oh, just wide. 5 and change remaining in this third period. All locked up at 5. All right, Mustangs. Good job through the neutral zone. Madden Weber. Very confident going through that. All right, Mustangs, nice way to pick the pocket here. Oh, nice recovery, though. Dom Diebert all over him after giving that puck up. Mustangs keeping it low. Oh, could not get good wood on that from the left-hand side there.
Yeah, Allen had 2 acts at it there. Unfortunately, like you said, wasn't able to get good wood shot. We don't have much time left. Better make sure that we thank Essentia Health. We want to take this time to remind you that Essentia Health is proud to sponsor Cheyenne High School Mustangs media team in this broadcast. Essentia Health is like nowhere else.
All right, 4:47. Puck to the right of Metcalf. Draw won by the Eagles. Steered aside easily by Metcalf. Looking to get this puck out. Oh, cut off. Oh, almost. Jace Burns, he's been all over this last half of the game. And being rewarded with some quality ice time shot. Oh, good try there. That was Case and Currents. Had a little bit of real estate to work with there. Nice job by Richter. Stand tall on top of his crease. All right, here we go. All right, Mustangs. Attempt to get that in low. Shot from the point. Not a lot on it. Whistled wide. Try it again. Nice job right in the center. Oh, good job by Estebo. Finds someone on the right-hand side. They score! The puck trying to go back door. Looked like it was deflected. I couldn't tell if that was off us or an Eagle, but it doesn't matter because we've got a 5-4 lead with 3:49 remaining. Here comes the
puck. Estebo slid that over. Was that right in front of the net? I believe that was Danner Brecky right in front of the net. So he got his first goal in his career in the second period, and right there we see puck. Espo was going to slide that over. It's going to take a shot.
And off a skate.
I think
skate.
I think Danner Brecky maybe tipped it. I thought if you could slow it down, if we could, we'll have to do that later when we get home. I thought it maybe bounced off of Brecky and then possibly the Davies defenseman, his skate right in front there. But
smart play.
We talked about that line's been pretty good tonight.
Yes.
And they've been rewarded for it twice here now.
Shot from the point.
Yeah.
I could.
Kind of interesting there. They said the last names initially, and then they said it was Danner from Cy Michael. So they're going with the first names there. But yeah, it is going to be rewarded to Danner Brecky, so he's going to have a 2-goal night tonight. Something that I'm sure that young man's going to remember for.
And Mr. Alex Antronovich with his second point, I believe, of the game too.
Played a nice game too.
Nice job, Michael. Way to go. All right, 3 and change remaining. Mustangs with the 5-4 lead. See if they can add to it right here. Shot from the point. Oh, tip did not go. Oh, good job of tying up that eagle legally.
It's, just under 3 minutes left. You talk about teams learning how to win hockey games. Let's see if Cheyenne can get that lead back in their favor and see if they can hold on to it here by playing strong over the final 3.
Oh, he sprung him. Oh, good play. Good save, too. Oh, backdoor. Way to come back there. Nice job by Bennett Benson. Playing a little defense. All right, Benson. Oh, the little toe drag.
You got Olsen and Spiewak out here now with 2:30 left. And you got to assume that they'll go to the bench for a little bit, and then probably the last minute and 30 they'll be out there, the majority. They still have the timeout.
Yep. All right, we're going to wing this all the way around. Does it get out? No. Read nicely by the Eagles defense. Mustangs go first on it. All right, let's make the smart play. There we go. That was low risk. Trying to go off the glass here. No, we're going to reverse it, create some space. Nice job. D to D. Erickson, get that out.
Good job.
All right. Yep. Get past the red line. Yep. And get it deep. 1:45
red lines and blue
remaining.
lines are important. You better know where you are on the ice at this point in the game.
All right. I see Metcalf maybe looking to the bench. And by Metcalf, we're talking the goalie. Yeah. Spun around there, but probably not at this late juncture. And I think the ref's going to call. I think this is going to go for ice, though. With 1:27 remaining.
Obviously goes out saying that's really going to benefit Cheyenne. They're make Davies go all 200 feet now right off this face-off to try to get. You got 127, so I would assume that once Davies can get the puck into the offensive zone and have some momentum. Sean, would you think Metcalf's going to be going to the bench?
If I was Metcalf right there, I would have made sure I would have. I think I would have called timeout. Get my number 1 unit out there, and tried for the equalizer earlier rather than late, because you never know if you're going to get that puck out. Oh, good stick at the line, Mr. Esterbo on that one. All right, 1 minute exactly remaining in this third period. Mustangs clinging to a 1-goal lead.
They're calling for Metcalf to come to the bench, and you see right there, coach is taking a stocking cap off. They're frustrated that he wasn't looking or wasn't paying attention. That would have been the time, I think, to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go again. Now he's going.
Now he goes, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're going to whoa. Excuse me.
And they're probably thinking that's maybe 15 seconds too late.
And he's going back in the goal? That's wow.
No, he's not.
No,
timeout.
Yeah, there we go.
Face us in
what
the
is happening
offensive zone. So, Sean, 6-4.
Yep.
Final up in Grafton.
Okay.
9-2 West Fargo, or Central, over West Fargo.
Goal explosion tonight.
And
kind of feel
in
for
the final
goalies.
Seconds of the third period, North tied it up to send it to overtime.
Wow.
And Red River wins in overtime, 8-7. So
oh, my goodness, what a barn burner
there.
there.
10 goals up in Grafton tonight between the Spoilers and the Firebirds.
15.
You got 11 between the Knights and the Packers up in Grand Forks. You got 15 between the Riders and the Spartans, and you got 9 here. It's the lowest scoring game in the EDC tonight. You got 9 goals. So.
Should have played the over tonight.
Yeah.
I don't do that, but
so got some good offenses here apparently in the EDC this year. So it'll be exciting to see. Fans, if you're enjoying this broadcast tonight, you can, which is our first winter broadcast of the season on Cheyenne Mustang Media. This weekend you can catch some girls basketball action on Friday night.
Yes.
The Cheyenne Mustang girls are going to play.
Oh, the home opener.
Yeah, they're going to play Minot. Minot's got Minot's got some real special players on their team. Yeah, they have some really good players. And then on Saturday, they're playing Bismarck.
Hello.
Yep, so get ready for boys and girls basketball, wrestling, hockey. You got a lot of different. I know sometimes during the week, Cheyenne Mustang Media is doing upwards of like 6 streams a week. It's a ton of work, and there's multiple times that they're doing 2 on the same day and in 2 different buildings, and so it really is. It does take a village.
All right, here we go. Face-off win by the Eagles. Good stick from behind the net. Tied up there. Eagles looking to center off a skate to back to the point. Shot. Oh, whistled wide. There was a lot of bodies in front too. All right, 20 seconds remaining.
Watch in front.
Oh, good read. And good. That's not going to go. That is not going to go. Fortuitous bounce off the partition by Mr. Porter Beam.
Yeah, I couldn't have hit the glass any better. That was fantastic.
And that's it.
Well, Sean, 2 of the Eagles' first shots, 2 of their first 4 shots of the game found the back of the net, and you're kind of looking at where's this game going to go. But good on the boys in white and Cheyenne here to battle back, get back. And this game had ebbs and flows. You had momentum that swung to the left, and it swung back to the right. And then here in the end, it's a 5-4 game, and Danner Brecky is going to be credited with the game winner by getting his body right in front of the net, and he's being rewarded for it. Danner Brecky.
We got some new names coming to the forefront. I'm loving it.
Yeah, Danner Brecky, 2 goals tonight. Bennett Benson got his first goal tonight. We saw
Alexandrovich
had 2 assists. Ben Richter gets his first win in the varsity nets tonight. You had a lot of guys that, all 4 lines played tonight,
right?
And every single D that was on there. Late in the game, you had Landon Erickson, Tommy Levine that were out there. I mean, so this was a very
team
collaborative effort. Yes, and that's fantastic to see.
Right.
That's fantastic. So good win for Cheyenne to start the year.
Oh.
That was nice to, obviously kind of early on you're thinking, oh boy, where's this going to go? But the pushback, about midway through the first period, it seemed like they kind of finally started to settle down. And then in the second period, I thought both teams, there was some back and forth play in the second. Both teams, there was a stretch there where they were kind of, it seemed like bottled up in the neutral zone. But, even, here in the third period too, both teams, came to play. Each of them, obviously, we were 3-3 going into the third. So Davies was able to pop one, and unfortunately for Cheyenne, they were able to get just one more than Davies. So good home victory to start the EDC play, and Sean, it doesn't get any easier at all, as on Thursday, Cheyenne's going to go up to Grand Forks Red River and play the Rough Riders, and that's always going to be a difficult one. I believe that's the only EDC team that Cheyenne has not beaten is Red River's
ever.
Yep, that's the last one. It's going to be the last one that's on the list for him. So,
oh man,
it's a tall order anytime you go to Grand Forks, and obviously this year those 2 teams are at least the favorites among the coaches.
Can I watch it on my? Can I stream that? Am I going to be able to see that?
I think you probably will be able to. You could also drive up there should you want to. Although they say the weather is going to start to turn here a little bit for us. So yeah, but not in here. The Mustangs are on fire. Yeah, so we'll say that they're
undefeated
on fire.
at home.
An unblemished record here at home, an unblemished record in the EDC.
When am I going to see you again? A week today? North, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
Should have that
week
schedule
from today.
Right up in front of us here.
I'm hoping.
Pull that up here.
All right. Let's see it.
It's bad producing.
Before we thank everyone.
On our part.
Before we thank everyone.
Oh, Fargo South Shanley at West Fargo.
Oh.
And that is going to be on Tuesday, December 10th.
Oh, a week today.
Yep, so a week from today. So Thursday they have a game, and then they'll come back to practice Friday, Saturday, Monday, get ready to play Fargo South Shanley. Fargo South Shanley's played one EDC game this year. That was the one that they played over at Farmers Union against the team that we just saw, the Fargo Davies Eagles. Fargo Davies was able to get the 1-0 victory in that one. So we'll see what next week brings. So
all right.
All right. So for Jordan Latufsky,
I am Sean Burke.
Right, good night.
Thanks.
There's a moment in your bones when the fire takes over. Blood is running, heart is pumping as the battle gets closer. They can say what they want now, 'cause we'll be screaming out. We can be heroes everywhere we go. We can have all that we ever want. Swinging like Ali, acting out bodies, standing on top like a champion. Keep your silver, give me that gold. You'll remember when I say we can be heroes everywhere we go. Keeping us down is impossible, 'cause we're unstoppable. Oh, we're unstoppable. Oh, we're unstoppable. Every spotlight, every soundbite, everybody who gave up is just a fuel for wanting him more than anybody against us. They can say what